Hi, everybody. Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. I'm at the doghouse right now, getting ready to give you a live briefing for today. Obviously, we have a higher threat, a level 3 threat of severe weather. So, just want to get on top of that. That way, everybody's aware what's going on with this. For some reason, my sponsor banner isn't popping up there. It usually should pop up there. My sponsors are always there. Okay, figure that one out. That's weird. Oh well. Huh. Usually my sponsor banner should pop right up there. Well, it's showing. Hopefully you're seeing it. Maybe I'm just not. But yeah, it's saying my sponsor banners are showing. So hopefully you're seeing it. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so let's get started. Let's dive into this right away for Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. And let's share today's weather briefing. Today's weather briefing. Oh no. Please save and close it. Okay, here we go. Whew, okay, I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's been a long week of chasing. It's never rest for the weary. I mean, I just finished tennis camp this morning with the girls until about 12 o'clock. Finished cleaning up there. Came home, changed or not changed, watering the lawn. Ate some lunch, sitting with my dog because Riley Bug likes to sit with her dad. So we're sitting here, and I thought I'm going to get a weather briefing done. I got to get invoices done. We've got a lot of people that are interested now in advertising with us after last night's storm. But yeah, so bear with me. I'm going to go through all this as quickly as I can, but also as thorough as I can. Current temperature right now is showing 73 degrees. That was probably about 20 minutes ago. I can refresh that. It's probably going to stay the same. Yeah, I figured that much. Our humidity is 65%. It's humid out there, folks. But look at the dew point, 61. That is juicy, juicy air for this setup for severe weather environment. You got to be in the 50s in Colorado to get severe weather. We're in the 60s. We're in basically dew points where you'd see in Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, those type of dew points. So it's crazy, crazy high dews, okay? And we're feeling the mugginess today here in eastern Colorado. So because of that, we got a threat of severe thunderstorms today and breezy. 84 is the high today, okay? It's probably going to be another 10 degrees warmer. But then cold front's coming through, so it's going to cool it off a little bit. 86 tomorrow, 78 Thursday, Friday 91, Saturday. Yikes. I'm not kidding. 98 degrees. Ugh. I'm going to stay inside on Saturday. I'm not going to do that. No, I got to go to Colorado Springs. I forgot I got a meeting on Colorado Springs on Saturday. So I'll be driving on the road Saturday. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's look at our discussion. So here's the key messages. And this is from 522 this morning. So, but I wish they would have given a current update on this. Usually they do. And I felt like they're a little slow on this. Let's see if, they did. Okay, here we are. They just updated it. 12:09, 15 minutes ago. So, key messages today. Widespread severe thunderstorm risk for all of the lower elevations starting mid-afternoon, lasting well into the evening. Very large hail, exceeding 2 to 3 inches in diameter. Guys, you're looking at golf ball to tennis ball size hail. Okay. Additional rounds of severe storms, ready for this, are expected overnight tonight. Okay. This is a strange setup for all this. We are probably going to see large hail probably after 10 p.m. tonight. Some of us might get that. Okay. I'm going back 3-4 years ago. We had tennis ball size hail here at the doghouse. And it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It was dark and it was massive hail. We can't see anything. So spotting is going to be so difficult for us tonight. So it's kind of going to be a home chase for us because you really can't see much. I mean, lightning is going to do what it's going to do. We actually had a tornado warning, I think, that night too. So, I mean, those are definitely the threats for us. Okay. So I'm just giving you the heads up. All right. So flash flooding is also a chance in some locations as well. So again, things are going perfect for things, 50 to 60 degree dew points. Things are going, look at the Cape though, 2,000 to 3,000 joules per kilogram. That is a lot of energy. Okay, that thing is ready to fire off. So because of that, I think we're definitely going to see a chance of severe weather today. So let's look, because there's not just severe weather, guys. There's a lot more going on. There's a red flag warning in the mountains today. Matter of fact, there's a high fire danger in the mountains today. Okay, we've got air quality alert, all these things, flash flood watches out here in it's Kansas and Nebraska areas. So it's definitely something we need to be ready for. There's a lot of changes coming. So let's take a look at the first one. Okay, severe storms. Let's talk about that one because this is the most important of them all. So we've got a local risk of 3. Okay, that's an enhanced risk of severe weather. So let's talk about the risks first, and then I'll go into more detail. Okay, we have what's called a none, 0, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I've ever seen a high one here. If there has, maybe long ago. I can't think of one off the top of my head. 4, yes. But I mean, 5 here in eastern Colorado, I don't know if I don't know. I'd have to really go into depth on that one. But because of that, we have a high threat of things going on. So there's our 3 colors that we're concerned about. And I actually have a graphic here, which is great. The Weather Service added this, and I think this is something I want to share. So if you're at a level 1, which some of you are, okay, some storms are capable of producing damaging winds and severe hail. A localized tornado threat could develop. That's very possible in a marginal threat. Marginal. Isolated. Okay, isolated severe storms are possible. A level 2, slight. Increased confidence that storms will contain damaging winds, severe hail, and a tornado potential. A few storms could be significant. Notice that right there. Okay, isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms. Today's the 3. Oh, it's 4-0. I'm watching the World Cup. I'm watching that match. I've been watching some of this World Cup. Enhanced, which is today. High confidence that several storms will contain damaging winds, severe hail, and or tornadoes. Several severe storms could be significant. Scattered to numerous severe storms expected. Okay, that's for today for us. Now, we've been in as high as a 4. Okay, I've seen it as high as a 4. So if that's the case, I've seen it as high as this. We're high confidence at storms with this. Okay, you can see the elevation. But if you get into the high, oh my goodness, guys, this is one of those ones we don't want to see. So again, we're at a 3 today, at a level 3, and I wanted to kind of explain that to everybody. Okay, so let's talk about today's level 3. Hazards. Look at the size of hail today. Golf ball to baseball size hail. Wow, look at the winds, 75 miles an hour. Tornado, low to medium threat. What time? Look at the timing of this. 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. Guys, that's going to be an overnight thing. So while we're sleeping, you need to have your notifications on. This is a night that you definitely need to have a way to receive warnings. Big Dog, how do I get warnings? Easy. You can have a NOAA weather radio, which I have. Okay, my NOAA weather radio will go off if there is a weather warning. Okay, it sends an alarm. It's like an alarm clock. It will go off. Well, I haven't bought one of those, so I don't have that. Okay, great. You can go to the National Weather Service, to NOAA, and you can get the app. They have an app, and they can also send you warnings that way as well. You can have Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. You can have your notifications on. So if we get a warning, we can definitely pass it on to you. But there's so many ways out there. Local radio stations have them. Television stations have them. Okay? They have abilities and ways to warn you. What about if I'm in brush and I don't have any of that? Excuse me, I'm so sorry, I'm tired. If the siren goes off, that means there's a tornado warning probably. Okay? Does that mean they're going to do it for all severe weather? No. But these are just things you ought to prepare for. Okay? So those are just ways to think about. Okay? So the confidence has increased for potential for scattered to numerous thunderstorms across eastern Colorado later this afternoon. Few intense supercells possible with heightened risks of very large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes and landspouts. So we're going to be out today, obviously, as late as we can until we see things. Okay? So just giving you that nice heads up for Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. Okay? So with that being said, here's our severe hail outlook for today. Golf ball to tennis ball size hail is late evening into early morning hours in the strongest storms. They may occur, the strongest storms, guys, may occur around midnight. So you may not get a storm at 3, 4 o'clock today. And you're going, oh, I'm good. Got missed. No. They're going to refire at midnight. Okay, so if that's the case, be ready. So if you're in the red area today, okay, this is the hatched outlook. Okay, if you're in the red, your probability of seeing a hail event within 25 miles, within 25 miles of a certain point, okay, is right here. If your town is listed in here, you're probably going to see a hail event within 25 miles of you. So if you're in Sterling, Akron, Fort Morgan, Greeley, Longmont, Deer Trail, Lyman, Flagler, Cheyenne, Kimball, folks need to be prepared. Okay, that's how risky it is. 30 to 44% chance. Okay, so just giving you that. Let's look at the severe wind possibility. Cost, it's just wind, big dog. It's not too bad. It's just wind. No, the wind we had last night, there was, I think Mesonet recorded a wind gust of, I think Austin showed it to me. It was 116 miles an hour. Mesonet. That's a weather station that caught it out by Akron. Okay, 116 miles an hour is damaging winds. I'm getting ready to post videos of what I picked up last night coming back from Akron. Guys, we saw a railroad arm snapped and just dangling there. We saw tree limbs down. We saw so many things. We saw power lines snapped in half. That is definitely possible with those type of winds. Matter of fact, one of the residents in Akron told me yesterday that they had a tree go into a house. Okay, 116 miles an hour, that'll blow a tree over. Okay, a good rooted tree too. Even if we may not know it has weak roots, and it could blow that thing over and go right on your house. So be prepared for high winds. That's the other thing. So we got a 15 to 29% chance of severe winds. Let's look at the timing of the event. Denver Metro. Look at your time. You need to be prepared between 11 and 2 a.m. You don't have a bigger threat between 5 and 8. You're kind of in the we might get missed the first round. Foothills, probably okay. Probably. Palmer Divide, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. is your biggest time. Northeast Plains, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Worst time. Fort Collins, Greeley, Loveland, Windsor, I-25 between 11 o'clock and maybe midnight. Need to be prepared for those moderate risks. Okay? Let's go to the Storm Prediction Center. This is their outlook for today. Storm Prediction Center is the one who puts all this information out for us. Okay, there's the enhanced risk. Okay, tornado threats 2%. 2% chance of tornadoes. Good thing is the chasers hopefully will be up here. And we don't have to worry about them in Colorado. I'm hoping they'll be out in Minnesota. But we are going to be out chasing today. There's your threat. Okay, there's Colorado. There's Morgan County. There's Washington County. There's Weld. There's Yuma. There's Phillips, Logan, Sedgwick. Okay, they're all there. Let's look at the wind threat. There it is. We've already talked about it. And the hail threat. Okay, so those are some big threats. So we think we're all done? No, we're not. We're going to wash, rinse, and repeat tomorrow. This is tomorrow's outlook already. This is for tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow could be worse. Tornado threat, wind, hail. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if we went into another orange tomorrow. Okay, day 3. Still in it. 3 days out. Okay, so this is Thursday. Let's go to Friday. Predictability too low. This is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, does that mean we're out of it? No, that does not. That just means that there's a lower threat. I doubt if we'll have severe storms during the weekend, but you always got to just be prepared. So right now, just keep tuning in with this, and we'll keep you updated. I don't think we'll have that, but just wanted to show you. So let's talk about the models. The models are going to show us what they believe is going to happen. This is currently going on right now. This is the composite currently. This is on the HRRR. The HRRR hasn't been great. I'm not a fan of the HRRR, but here's what the HRRR says. Okay, so this is 3 hours out, 4, 5 hours out, 6, 7. Okay, so let's add 7 hours. It's about 7 p.m., 8 p.m. See that? 9 p.m., 10 p.m., just when everybody's going to bed. This is 11 o'clock tonight. 12. See it starting to happen right here. 1 p.m. 1 a.m., excuse me. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. Moving on through 5, 6 a.m. Okay, that's an overnight storm blow up. The HRRR is actually starting to kind of agree with the NAM 3 kilometer CONUS. Okay, I think I had the RFS. Why did I have this one on? Did I have the RFS? Here we are, RFSA. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Here we go. Good, just making sure I have the right thing on here. Okay, so here we go. Moving this through. 4 hours out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, look at that big storm in Texas. 11, midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 a.m. 8. Okay, so these models can't agree with anything. I also like to use the M3M CONUS too. I like this map too. And it kind of agrees with the other one. You can see it'll kind of do similar. See that right there? It runs that overnight. So we'll see, guys. And a lot of people are going, man, I've looked at all the models. They're looking odd and different. Yeah, they are. I don't know either. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. So let's talk about some of your areas. Okay. Rain. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. In Brush, we haven't had any rain. Akron, you guys got hammered. Sterling, you got hammered with rain. You probably don't need any more. Okay. It's not looking good. You're right, Rochelle. Not at all. Yeah, we had enough of that yesterday, I know. But, guys, I hate to say it. Next 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, are going to be just as rough. Okay. So, timeline. If you're in eastern Colorado, you might see it start at 3 o'clock today. There might be a first wave that can go through between 3 and 8 p.m. And then when we all go to bed around 10 or 11, I think there's going to be a second wave. And I think that's going to be the worst of it all after 11 o'clock tonight. So, yeah, that's nuts, Julie, to see that happen. Okay. Yeah, and Michelle's saying wind is no joke. It is not, folks. Wind is definitely not a joke. So, I have PTSD for the brush storm in 2023 at night. Yeah, Rochelle, that's a tough thing. I can tell you that. It's scary. You don't have a vision of it, but, the best thing I can tell you is tune into us. We'll keep you posted as best we can. We'll be up, guys. I can tell you right now, just because we can't go out and chase doesn't mean we won't be up. We'll have the radar up. We'll have you top. We'll talk to you and keep you posted of what's going on. Okay, so I'm in Denver. Wind is terrible right now. Oh, I didn't know that it was windy up there in Denver, Mark. Thanks for the update. Okay, what about Fort Lupton? Lisa, I think Fort Lupton could get something tonight, late tonight. I think you're looking at that midnight chance too. But again, it depends where it's going to set up at. It could start as close to Fort Lupton and that I-25 corridor. So definitely have your notifications on for that. What is driving this happening? What is driving this happening so late? What is driving this to happen so late? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just that the conditions are there. I mean, we've got a lot of easterly winds. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to check and make sure if that's what we're showing here. I can see when I look at it. Yeah. Northeast winds, we got a lot of upslope coming in here. You got that low pressure that's kind of, let me pull up this model here. Show you what we got. Sorry, I'm trying to get my, Riley's looking at my leg. Quit looking at my leg, Riley. In the butt. I love this dog so much. She's a good dog. Sorry, I'm coming. Got a little bit of a low pressure here, so it's causing that upslope, bringing all this moisture in. And it's bringing that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So that's those high dew points that are right here getting sucked right into this. So this low pressure is spinning like this. And it's that counterclockwise spin. And when it's spinning here like this, it's taking that dew point and bringing it up, slamming it up against the Rockies, creating the upslope against the mountains. And that's what's causing that. Okay. Fort Morgan area projection. Veronica, I think if we're lucky to get a little rain, maybe 3, 4 o'clock, and we'll all think, oh, we're good to go. But no, I think after midnight, there's a good chance for us. Okay. Again, things have to set up perfect in order for this to happen. For that midnight type storm, like I'm talking about, all the parameters have to come in place. There's got to be high dew points. It's got to have all that stuff. If that does come in place, it will happen. Okay. It's that if then. Okay. It's an if then on that. You're welcome, Julie. Yuma. I don't think Yuma is as big of a threat. I think you're still in the yellow, but if I recall, you guys are only in the yellow, not in the orange. So you might get those late night storms as they come your way. Let me just pop that up real quick and show you them. Yuma, Ray, you guys are out here. You're pretty close to that orange though, Yuma. So I would say just have your guards up, ready to go. Okay. Definitely need to be prepared for that. Yeah, Debbie, I did. Austin laughed. Dad, it's in the back seat, your wallet. So I did find it. Thank you so much for remembering. Yeah, when we get going and it falls out of my pocket, I wear shorts a lot when I chase. And last night I shouldn't have. I got really cold. And, when we chase, we stand in stickers and everything. And I just use and it fell out in the car and I pick it up and I thought I must have thrown it in the back seat. So we're good. Keensburg. Same thing like Fort Lupton, like I mentioned with Fort Lupton. It's definitely a possibility late night for you guys as well. When might it be out in Yuma County, Wendy? I'm thinking if they start and fire up here at midnight, you're looking maybe 2, 3 in the morning when they reach you, but they won't be as strong. Scottsbluff, yeah, you're really in that big threat too for Scottsbluff. You're kind of like last night. It could be an early start first for you and then a late night for you. I don't think you'll be as I think I'm not going to say it's not. I think you got a shot too. Scottsbluff. Willard, I think you're kind of like Morgan County, like I was talking for Morgan County. I think we had a tornado last night in Willard too. I'm looking at the footage of it. We're pretty confident that was a tornado that touched down out by Willard last night. I've been just northwest of Willard when we were live on the stream. So I'm getting ready to post that video of it and show you that one that we caught. Eastern Pueblo County, where we had that tornado. Yeah, I think you guys are in the earlier threat. I can bounce to Pueblo. That's a good question. And let me bounce to Pueblo weather. Because, come on, stop doing that. Most of my stuff I get is on National Weather Service Denver Boulder. But let me just go to Pueblo weather just to see. Okay? Let's make sure. Severe thunderstorms, 50% chance. And matter of fact, let me go here. They have a little graph here. There we go. Okay, so here is the greatest of concern for very large hail. If you're in the Springs, Pueblo, Walsenburg, Trinidad area, that's the area they're talking about. It has the biggest threat. You have a lower chance of tornadoes, okay? But your hail is going to be really big right in this area. So if you see that you're in that area for the Pueblo viewing area, Colorado Springs, Walsenburg, Trinidad area, you guys are definitely in the threat for bigger chances of hail. Thanks for asking that question. I missed that. Okay. Larkspur, you're kind of out there by that Springs area just south. But I do think there's definitely a possibility for you guys as well. It missed Haxton yesterday. What about tonight? Haxton is kind of, if I recall, you guys are in the yellow, so you guys should be good. I'm not saying that you're going to get missed, but I don't think you'll get as big of a threat as we will get out here. But you definitely will get something. Boone is east of Pueblo. Oof, okay, there you go. Yeah, I would say if that helps, Lisa, what I just said, because here's Pueblo right here. All right, and if it's west of Las Animas, then I would say you're probably in that threat for the higher risk of large hail later this evening. So if that helps, I hope so. I hope so. Okay. Yep. Somebody said Nicole. Nicole said Boone would definitely be in there, in the orange. So there you go, guys. I hope that will help. Thank you all for watching. Sterling joined late. Sorry, Chance. Yeah, definitely. You're going to be like us, really, possibly early, and then definitely really late. We'll see how it holds together in Sterling. Hoping Sterling doesn't get hit again. You guys don't need it. You went through a big event yesterday. Wellington. Wellington, you're such a tough one because you come off that Cheyenne side, and I think you got an early shot of storms. But then that late night one tonight, you're right off the I-25 corridor, right by FOCO. And man, that's always really good to throw off late night storms. So I'm going to say you're probably in that threat too, if that'll help, DB. Chance, don't fix the roof yet. Someone said, Chance, don't fix the roof yet. You're welcome. Yes. You're welcome, everybody. Windsor. You're off the I-25 corridor. I think you're going to get the late night round better than anything. So, yeah, I think that's definite. Whew, man, look at all the viewers. I have 90 people watching today. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible to see 90 people. I've never had this many on a weather briefing. So that is amazing. So let's take a moment real quick, just a real quick moment, because we have to thank our sponsors. Okay, so you go to BigDogWX.com. If you want to shop any merch, guys, we sell merchandise here too. This is what keeps us going. Okay, we do this for free. Okay, but we also try to make a little bit money on the side to help with fuel. So you could go and buy our Big Dog merch, right? Clicking here, you can buy the hats, the bucket hats. I have Big Dog shorts. I love them. I love these jackets. I have the Windbreaker, and I love it so much. And you can do it right here from Baru International. You can go get a jacket and support us. That'll help us as well. You could click donate here, You're in there. You could go to Tempest Weather and buy a weather station. We get paid from them. A radio company, a ham radio, we can get some payments there. And then here's our sponsors. These are the ones who allow us to do what we do. They're the ones who help fuel our fleet for us. Without them, we couldn't do this. I couldn't do it with all these chasers. I have 10 chasers, okay? And I can't pay them the money to go out and do it. I was using my own money to do all this. I got sponsors involved to help cover those costs. Now I can take that money that these guys are helping, and that's why I want you to support them. All you got to do is click on their sponsor name here, and it goes right to them. Peaceful Coexistence, Michelle, 970-520-7176. You click on it, it takes you right to their website. Same with Baru. This is Jason and Day, 442-297-3255. Guys, you click on the card, goes right to them. And we've used some of these services. Okay, I've used them. I've used him. Brendan Geist from RemPro, 970-743-3420. 970-743-3420. I have used his services. Amazing person. He's a great friend of mine too. Trust him. Okay, you want local? There you go. This guy's local. Kid from Fort Morgan. Wonderful. Great Plains Glass Company. Okay, I just used him for my wife's windshield in the car because we had a couple of rocks hit it. Okay, and I took it right to them. Great Plains ordered it, had it done in no time at all. 970-554-2810. Give them a call. Okay, they're amazing. Okay, easy to work with. So easy to work with. Okay, American Paintball Coliseum. People are like, why do you have these guys on? Hey, they donated some cards to us, and we still have some cards. If you want a great deal, if you want a card for 10 people, 10, to go and have fun at American Paintball Coliseum, okay, I have a pass for you, and it costs $50. Okay, you send me the money, boom, I'll send you the pass, and you're good to go. And you could go to see them in Phoenix, Colorado Springs, Denver, Aurora, 303-298-8573. FTC Roofing and Gutters. They've been with us from day one before the weather season started. They are a roofing company. They are doing them 720-726-5854. 720-726-5854. Okay. Trace Hall, he's from Brush here. He is a farmer's insurance agent. I need to update my insurance policy. I'm getting due. with this damage possible, I need to make sure I have the right coverage. Give Trace Hall a call at 720-772-0994. 720-772-0994. He is at 218 Edison Street in Brush. Guys, these are people we trust. These are people that have also paid us to help us. I mean, they're paid sponsors, but we also use them. We do take the time. Okay, so please support them. Please support them and make the difference for us. Okay, taking some final questions here. Final questions. You're welcome, Chance. You're welcome, Lacia. I couldn't see. I don't have my glasses. I'm sorry. I was like, what does that say? I can't read that. Austin would be yelling at me. Dad, put your glasses on. I know. What time are we going to go out? I don't know yet, guys. I got to take a look at the weather radar and see what it looks like to see what time storms are going to develop. But, you know, the chaser team's talking, and we're trying to communicate with each other. But there are tons of chasers. I can tell you right now, looking at the chasers right now, they're all in Marino, Atwood, Sterling, and Brush area right now. I can see their dots on there. We just don't know when it's going to happen. It's all about Mother Nature here. That's how she is. Okay, so that's it. You guys are awesome. We have almost hit 3.8 million views this month. 3.8 million views. That doesn't mean followers. That just means views. Followers were at 34,600 followers. We are so close to 35,000 followers. If you can help us get to that goal, that would be great. Okay, so support us, add us, tell people to like us and subscribe to us. You can be a subscriber as well. My subscribers will tell you this year we took care of them. We sent them a calendar with the photos that we took. Okay, we made some calendars and shipped them off, some fresh, brand new calendars for the year as a thank you for being our subscribers. Okay, our subscribers perks, we're working on that. Are we the best at it? Probably not, but we are. We do try, and we try to do some subscriber perks. We'll try to do some different things for them when we get a chance. But the biggest one is you get a free calendar out of that from us for being a subscriber. It's easy to subscribe. You just hit the subscribe button. It's $2.49, and you become a subscriber with us. So it does mean a bunch for us. So that's another way that you can help pay us there, and that helps fuel the fleet. Okay, so again, 10 chasers, I can't afford it anymore. I just can't. So, and these guys are pretty humble. Most of my chasers, like, you don't have to give me money. I know that, but I feel like you're doing it for me. You got to do it. So, and I also want to say thanks for all the love and support for Abe. You guys were awesome for supporting Abraham after his crash there. And I know I saw a post saying that, there's been a couple of crashes with chasers. On Abe's behalf, guys, he wasn't going over the speed, okay? He had a seatbelt on. He knows all the rules, and he's a pretty good guy, and he knows that stuff. And, sometimes things happen. And he told us, I didn't even get a ticket because I was going under the speed limit. And I was going, and they told me I wasn't going, I just hit a rough spot. And, the best part is he's okay out of all this. He lost a vehicle. We lost some computer stuff from the chase team, but you know what? I'd rather lose that than lose Abraham. We've already lost one, and I don't want to lose another one. So, and if you're wondering that, that's Dakota. Dakota is always a part of us, and he'll never, ever be, left out there to forget. We will never forget him. So we chase because of Dakota. Okay? Never stop chasing is what Dakota told us to. So that's one thing that we believe in. So, man, it's now 5-0. They just scored another goal with 86 minutes. Portugal is just destroying Uzbekistan. Sorry. I'm watching this game at the same time here on Fox. So, all right, that's it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry to my sponsors. It usually pops up on there, but there you go. I try to put it on there for all you guys so you can see them there on the screen better that way. Usually it runs across the screen. And I don't know why the sponsor banner isn't going. It says it's unlocked. It says it's open. It's visible, but for some reason it does not want to go. I'm just looking at my settings too, thinking, did I click a button or something? And I don't see it. So, oh well, we'll get it figured out. But it'll start working pretty soon. I'm hoping that it does. And when it does, it'll pop up. It usually pops up after I close everything. And then I'm like, really? That's great that it did that. So there you go. So there's my sponsors. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my sponsors. All right, that's it. Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers, we are signing off. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll be out there as soon as we can. We'll keep you posted on any weather updates. Again, thank you for tuning in to Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. Have a great and safe day. Everything's frozen. Even there's a picture of Riley down there. I don't know what. That is so weird. You don't even see me moving. It literally just shows me. I don't know.